Hi, I'm Duane Hulbert and welcome to Learn and Love Music. Today we're going to look at the most famous piece written by the French composer Claude Debussy, his Clair de Lune. As we all know, Clair de Lune means the light of the moon. One can imagine being out in the late night and seeing the color of a full moon spread its glow very gently over the landscape. This is what Clair de Lune depicts musically, that idea of beauty, kind of a quiet beauty of the night. So let's look at some of the music of Clair de Lune that Debussy wrote. It's very simple in its construction. He starts off with just a descending scale, and each of the harmonies go down the scale. So that's the harmony, but when you actually play the piece, you hear a beautiful melody that comes out of that scale. Kind of winds around, and what we don't realize, it's going downhill. Down, lower and lower. He keeps going down, all with that beautiful impressionist harmony. And then one of the most beautiful moments of the piece, the rising chord. And he does it all over again, coming down the scale. Another section in the middle of the piece has colors going from light to dark, light to dark. Listen to the two colors that Debussy has created in this middle section of the piece. Different colors. That music was in a sharp key. Now listen to the darkness of the flat keys returning. Almost like coming home to what's familiar from the beginning. In the next section you'll hear some harmonic combinations unique to the Impressionist period. Here's this next section with lots of arpeggiated, that means arpeggio chords with those unusual harmonies. This is something new in the Impressionist period, having chords that are not quite related to each other. Musicians, if you were to analyze this music, you'd find that the two chords that I play are very different from each other. That's a trademark of the Impressionist period, having these distantly related chords, almost as if Debussy was painting a painting, and he has wonderful colors of one color and switching into another color that's sort of distant. Debussy uses a lot of arpeggios. Arpeggios are notes of broken chords, and what he'll do is he'll use an arpeggio in the left hand, sounds something like this. Put that with the right hand, it creates a beautiful aura of sound underneath the melody. Toward the end of the piece, we have what is called a recapitulation, which is the melody that started the piece is going to return again. In this, he puts a little bit of a decoration on it. In the beginning, we heard this. And at the end, we'll hear the arpeggio going into those same notes. But a much higher range, higher notes. The same melody we heard in the beginning, going down the scale. It just goes down the scale, and then finally at the very end of the piece we return to these arpeggios. It's not really a melody, it's just sort of putting a finishing touch on the piece with arpeggios. Almost like asking a question. And the answer? Home bass, tonic, arpeggio. Thank you for watching today. I hope to see you back again. And if you like our program, please click subscribe or like. And we look forward to seeing you again next week with another episode of Learn and Love Music.